In our final segment today, we explore the photography of Sterling Heights featured artist Winnie Charnowski. The Cultural Commission has named Winnie Charnowski Sterling Heights featured artist. Samples of her artwork will be on display at City Hall and the Public Library from December through January. Charnowski is new to the art medium, and her interest in photography was inspired by a trip to Africa.
I didn't start really shooting until 2009. I went on a trip to Ethiopia with my point and shoot. The guy that was our guide said, "I can show you how to use that better." We traveled around Ethiopia for 3 weeks, me with my little camera, him with his Nikon. He told me what to do. I took pictures. I came back with way better photos than I ever hoped I would get. Bought a D60 when I got home. Went on a couple of photo shoots, photo workshops with some people. Realized the D60 wasn't cutting it anymore. Bought a bigger camera, faster camera. Here we are, 5, 6 years later. I'm always trying to learn something new. I like to try and do things that look a little different. And I actually really love what I do, and I'm having a great time doing it. It's fun. It gets me places I would not think normally to go, like down here, some of these abandoned buildings in Detroit. We were advised not to go into a lot of them, but a group of us decided we would just go anyway, and got some good pictures, actually.
Charnowski does not limit her subject matter when capturing artistic images.
I like a lot of different things. I like to shoot macro, which is the close-up stuff. I like landscapes, locations, some architecture. I'm not really big on architecture. I like to do people, but I don't like to do portraits. I like to do people candid on the street kind of thing, more street photography. But I don't really have a particular genre that I like. I like to try and tell a story with the pictures, and I think every picture you look at has a little bit of a story to it.
Charnowski sometimes sets out for a specific location to shoot photographs, and other locations can come about when the inspiration strikes her. She also set herself up with a personal artistic challenge for this year.
A particular thing that I like to do is in the late spring go up to Drummond Island, because they have a colony of prairie smoke, which is a wildflower that grows particularly well there. So we'll go to Drummond Island to go shoot the prairie smoke, or we might just go ride around and say, let's go shoot bridges today, or let's go shoot whatever we see. But sometimes it's just spur of the moment. The last thing I've been doing this year is a photo a day for a year. It was a very challenging project. I had no idea how tough it was going to be. Not every photo is good. Some of them are absolute junk, but it's my photo for the day. I decided to make books out of them by quarter. So the first quarter book is done. I'm working on the next 3. But I'm trying to think of a challenge for next year. Maybe a photo a week might be easier.
Charnowski's husband often joins her and helps with carrying equipment when she's out shooting photographs. Charnowski has worked in Sterling Heights for over 20 years and is very pleased to be selected as the city's featured artist.
I think this is a wonderful thing. I think it's nice that they do that. I'm honored to be hanging up here for a couple of months. It's great.
To find out more about the Featured Artist program, call Community Relations at 446-CITY. That's going to wrap up this edition of Sterling Report. Until next time, take care.